I will open up the Souhegan Cooperative School Board meeting for Wednesday, August 6th at 6:04 p.m. I want to thank everyone who made time to be able to come this evening so we can continue some discussions. And the first thing I want to do is affirm the agenda. So is there any comments about the agenda, anything, or kind of motion? Well, we don't really do the motion, but that's affirming, right? Because
You did make a motion.
we did make a motion, yeah, okay. So can I have a motion to affirm the agenda?
I would confirm the agenda.
Thank you, can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, any other discussion? All right. All those in favor? Say aye.
Roll call, Raj.
Oh, right.
Sorry, Gupta, yes.
I'm gonna have to back up. Hey, Raj,
Yes.
can you confirm that you are exactly difficult to be here and you are alone?
Correct. I'm sorry, I'm stuck at work. And yes, there's no one in the room with me at this moment.
All right, thank you.
They don't have to be alone.
No, but they have to disclose it, right?
Everybody.
Right. All right, so now we can, since we have a motion in a second, we will go ahead and do a roll call vote on affirming the agenda. Mr. Sturge, I'll start with you.
Gupta, yes.
Gupta, yes.
Yes. Yeah, yes. O'Keefe, yes.
Gloria, yes.
Ryan, yes. Thank you very much. On the consent agenda, we have 2 draft minutes. And does anyone have comments on those? Any change, all right?
So with the KF policy, with the minutes from the planning, the policy committee. Good, you were supposed to take a lead on that.
He was on that, so
Yeah, we brought it up. The output was the superintendent's awareness and I guess acceptance of that responsibility to make that decision for exceptions. Felt comfortable with that. The members on the policy committee felt similarly, like if the superintendent was okay with it, then so be it. And that's how the policy committee ended up on.
Okay, and then the other component that was the insurance requirement, like, what'd you find out about that?
Yeah, Amy, refresh my memory, hold on one second, on that, when we looked into the insurance piece of, when people need to reserve the building. We have the ability to waive the insurance,
You can,
we can,
not necessarily recommend it.
not recommended, so. We would waive it on a case by case basis, wouldn't waive it blindly, what if like. This, for example, I'll just use the various political organizations or region representatives want to use it. They wanted to use it, what we would try to do, like say you use Amherst, we would say, all right, we're gonna have student council or social studies class, audit that meeting or participate, and therefore it's a school event, so therefore they'll be on our insurance. So we would try to find ways to do that, so we didn't have to waive as minimally as possible. We kind of, if I recall the conversation, we didn't have too many incidents. There was like 2 or 3 conversations over my time as superintendent where we waived insurance. It was mostly for this other, so groups could meet here and use this room, but this is supposed to be the community room. So it wasn't as common of a ask, so that's why we settled, like when they asked, are you comfortable with this? I said, yes, because this doesn't happen very often. And then we would try not make it a school event. We were always trying to make whatever event we're holding in a school event. So that's really
So the procedural manual for facility use, that's more of a tool of the superintendent versus the board. Do we need to add and update that to now include?
yeah, I can take a look at the language of that. I'll put that in my things to do. So.
Do I have any questions on KF? Policy KF, on it, just want to say thank you to the Souhegan PTSA for the $5,000 grant that they gave to the Souhegan High School. That's appreciated, and there's also the budget transfer request. Are there any questions on those? All right, And I have a motion to accept the consent agenda.
So,
Have a second?
Second.
And any other discussion? Not, we'll do a roll call vote. Raj?
Gupta, yes.
Yes. Sure, yes. Man, yes.
Glover, yes.
Run, yes. Thank you very much. Personnel.
Yes. So if you took a look at board notes, we had a late in the year, June, resignation of a nurse science teacher. We are struggling at this moment in time to find a teacher. We have some potential candidates. We're not close to bringing a candidate at this time, but what I was hoping is, what I would like is the board to make a motion to declare a local critical shortage in the area of earth space science grades 7 through 12. So as we look to whether we bring someone in case, we're gonna look for a certified teacher. I feel like we're gonna land there, but if not, we're gonna look for a teacher with a statement of eligibility. Right, and if not, we're going to look for an emergency authorization. We go through that process of credentialing, but in order to get an emergency authorization, I need to have a local critical shortage declared if we get there. I'm just planning for the next couple of weeks, and now is August, so you kind of don't panic in June or July. I never have. You get to like August 10th and 11th, you're starting to. There's a little urgency there, and for some reason, we're struggling to attract, the candidates that we typically have attracted, maybe because of the lateness of the opening. So if I could have you guys declare a critical surge, that would give us some more flexibility as we look to fill this, and the hope is to have somebody, let's say, call the 19th when we go to the SAU, and if we have to have a brief meeting of the board, we can do that to nominate a candidate. So that's where I'm at today.
Okay,
I make a motion to declare this meeting conference to the board. That we believe there's a critical shortage in the area of science.
got a second.
Second.
Second, any discussion, any questions?
Just one point.
Just a question. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead, Raj.
Sorry, John. I think John was to go. I just wanted to, Mike, just to clarify this, the sort of this motion here, can you extend just that's really just about extending the scope of the candidates that you'll consider, or it's actually who you would hire? Like, it's fine. I just want to make sure I understand. It's both or just one or the other?
So no, we're going to consider any candidate, but if I bring a nomination of someone who doesn't have a credential, you can go through the emergency authorization process to take a candidate who doesn't have a credential and has to go through that process in order to be able to work.
Got it.
And so that's really what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Yep.
It's
Yep.
just precautionary so we can fill the position.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes sense. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah. We don't currently have 7th grade graders, so why would we be?
That's the licensure, usually.
Yeah, so.
That's.
712 is what, like, I taught 11th grade history, but my license was 712. That's the reason for the.
So we're square in terms of our authority to declare full grades. We don't currently.
Because that's the licensing title.
Okay.
If we can share with the middle school, if it comes down to that.
Yeah, absolutely. Great flexibility. That's why people do it.
Any other questions, comments? Okay. All right, can I have roll call votes, starting with Raj?
Gupta, yes.
Man, yes. Yes.
Glover, yes.
Brian, yes, and before you're on, because I didn't do it beforehand, because I jumped through, we now open public input, so I'm gonna open public input. And we'll be going for 30 minutes, so it won't be a problem, but we don't have anyone here in the room, and do we have anyone online, Amy?
One attendee, and they do not have their hand up.
Have their hand up, okay?
Okay.
We can come back and revisit that. Or. Mike, can you update us on choir theater?
You're gonna not public for that.
Yeah,
That's what I'm,
I would totally appreciate that.
yeah,
Move to go
Is
into
it-
non-public.
yeah, so is there anything else before going to move on to non-public? All right, if not, let's move into non-public, have a motion.
So,
So before we do that, is it more advisable we'll do this at the end, so we're not kicking the person that's online.
Off to come back,
If once we kick them off, then we'll be able to rejoin soon.
good point.
that's a good point.
That's a
Yeah,
good
I
point.
mean, I think that's probably wise to do that, and we'll go after the,
After we do retreat talk.
yeah, but hold on, we weren't gonna record the retreat,
Yeah, well, that's why
So-
I asked,
so.
Who's taking minutes?
Stephen, in this summer, we've done business, we've recorded it, but when we get to the retreat, so we could go to non-public. And go that way, and if this person wants, to come in, they know how to get a hold of us,
okay,
so, but I think you should take a motion to go into non-public.
all right, so we have a motion by Mr. Glover, do I have a second?
Second.
Seconds, roll call vote to go into non-public, Mr. Gupta,
Yes, Gupta, yes.
Sure.
Yeah, yes. Yes.
Whoever, yes.
Run, yes.